Good morning children, welcome back to Maths class. In the previous classes, we have discussed about mean, median and mode for a group data. Today we are going to discuss about the graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. As I told you, there are two types of cumulative frequency distribution. One is less than type of cumulative frequency distribution and another one is more than type of cumulative frequency distribution. In less than type of cumulative frequency distribution, we will consider the upper limits and the increasing cumulative frequency. And in more than type, we will be considering the lower limit and the decreasing cumulative frequency. Now, how we will represent it graphically? We'll see the first sum in the exercise. Exercise 13.4. The first question is, the following distribution gives the daily income of 50 workers of a factory. They are given daily income, and number of workers. So here daily income is given in rupees, 100 to 120, 120 to 140, 140 to 160, 160 to 180 and 180 to 200. And number of workers, it is given as 12, 14, 8, 6 and 10. So first what we are going to write is the daily income only. Daily income we will write, but daily income. Here we have to convert the distribution above to a less than type of cumulative frequency distribution and draw its ogive. So this graph is known as ogive. So ogive, O-G-I-V. So this is a graph ogive or of less than type. Or the curve what we are getting is called ogive of less than type, or it is a cumulative frequency curve. So to get it, as we are doing less than type of ogive, first we will write less than. Whenever we will write less than, we will write the upper limits. So we will write less than 120, less than 140, again less than 160, less than 180 and less than 200. So if the class interval and the frequency is given, if you wanted to do the less than type of ogive or less than cumulative frequency curve, first we have to write less than the upper limit we have to write. Less than 120, less than 140, less than 160, less than 180 and less than 200. Next we will write number of workers, that is cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency in the increasing order we will write. So first we will write the first frequency as it is 12. Next we will add these two frequencies, 26. Again 26 plus 8, 34. 34 plus 6, 40. 40 plus 10, 50. So total number of workers are 50. So after writing, so these two columns are very important for doing this graph. Whenever class interval and frequencies are given, if you wanted to do less than cumulative frequency curve or ogive of less than type, we have to write the upper limits less than, and we have to write the upper limits, write the cumulative frequency in the increasing order. Now we are going to plot these points in a graph sheet, and when we plot the point, first we have to write the scale. Here x-axis we will write the upper limits. X-axis we have to write the upper limits, and y-axis we will write this cumulative frequency. And while writing the scale, it is not always similar scale. Like pair of linear equation, we had written x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit and y-axis also 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. But here according to the question, scale may change. So here it is 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. 20 difference is there. So we can write it as x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 20 units, or we can write 20 rupees because we are talking about the daily income in rupees. So x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 20 rupees or 20 unit we can write. And cumulative frequency, that means that is number of workers. As if you take it is 10, 20, 30, 40, because the last digit is 550, we can write y-axis, the scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units, or we can write 10 workers, we can write. If you take 10, 20, 30, 40, according to how we are taking the value. If you write 5, 10, 15, 20, according to that we can write. So x-axis we will represent the upper limits, and y-axis we will represent the cumulative frequency. After marking all these points, that is 120 to 12, 140, 26, 160, 34. After plotting all these points, we will join all these points with a freehand, smooth curve. We won't use scale. Simply we will join all the points with the pencil. So now we will see the graph. Limit of the class interval, we have to write it in the x-axis. So as it is starting from 120, 0, we have written 100, 10, 110, 120, 130, 140 till 200. The highest value is 200. And upper limits we have to write the cumulative frequency. It is given 12, 26, 34, 40, 50. So we have to select a suitable scale. I had taken 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in the y-axis, and here x-axis. X-axis it is daily income. So here we will write daily income. And y-axis it is number of workers. So here we will write number of workers. And scale, while writing the scale we have to x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to, here it is difference between each number is 10. So we will write it as 1 centimeter 10 rupees, or you can write 10 units we can write. And y-axis the same 10, 20, 30 I had written. Same we will write 1 centimeter is equal to 10, here 10 workers or 10 units we can write. So if you are writing 5, 10, 15, 20, we can write it as 1 centimeter is equal to 5 unit or 5 workers we can write. Now the first point is 120, 12. So here this is the number 120, 120, 12. So here 120 should go correct. When you do in graph sheet it will be, you can do correctly. So 120, 12, I will mark it. 120 and 12. Next point is 140, 26. 140, 26 you have to mark. Again 26. Next point is 160, 34. 160, 34. Around here, somewhere here we can 160, 34. And the next point is 180, 40. 180, 40. Here we will get 180, 40. And the last point is 250. Around here 250. So now we will join all these points without the help of a scale. Don't use scale. So this is the curve we are getting. So point should be clearly marked. This is the less than cumulative frequency curve or ogive of less than type. So to do less than type of cumulative frequency curve or an ogive, we have to mark the upper limit in the x-axis, and y-axis we have to mark the cumulative frequency which is given getting in the increasing order, and scale is compulsory. This question carries 3 marks, and when the class interval and frequencies are given, you will write less than, we will write the upper limits, we will write the cumulative frequency in the increasing order, we will mark less than upper limit in the x-axis, cumulative frequency in the y-axis. Sometimes they will directly give the question like this. They will give you only these two. That is, upper limits directly they will give, and the increasing cumulative frequency will be given. You can directly do the graph. So no need to do anything there. Directly we can plot upper limits in the x-axis and cumulative frequency in the y-axis, and you can mark the points and can join all these points without using a scale. Second question. During the medical checkup of 35 students of a class, their weights were recorded as follows. Weight in kg and number of students. Draw a less than type ogive for the given data. Hence, obtain the median weight from the graph and verify the result by using the formula. So here they have given weight in kg and number of students. See, when we look at the table itself, we will understand. See, less than 38, less than 40, less than 42. Already given the upper limit, and 0, 3, 5, 9, 14, it is coming in the increasing order, and it is given 35 students. They have to do the medical checkup for 35 students. The last number is 35. So it is cumulative frequency is given in the increasing order. Now directly you can plot the points in the graph sheet. We can draw the graph. Similar question came last year in final exam to draw the less than type of cumulative frequency curve or OG. But here in this question they asked to find the median from the graph and use the formula and verify your answer. So first we have to do the graph, find out the median from the graph, then we have to verify it, whether it is correct or not. Using the median formula we have to find out. So first we will plot these points. So first upper limits are 38, 40, 42. These are the weights. So we will write here weight in kg. And upper limit, it is number of students. So y-axis number of students. So we will write y-axis number of students. Same way we will write the scale also. Scale. We will write x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 2 kg we can write, or 2 units we can write, as it is difference of 2 kg or 2 units we can write. Y-axis, it is number of students, as we have taken 10, 20, 30, 40. Y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10 children or 10 units. 38, 0. 43, 43. 42, 5. 44, 9. 46, 14. 48, 28. 50, 32. And 50 to 35. Now we will join. So this is the cumulative frequency curve. So now we have to mark median. To find median from the graph, what is the value of n? First we should see n. N is 35. N by 2 we should find out. N by 2 is equal to 35 by 2. It is 17.5. So this 17.5 we have to mark it in the y-axis. 17.5. This is 10. This is 20. When you do the graph, we know middle line will be 15. Then in between that third line, that is the 8th line, around 8th line we can mark 17.5. We have to mark correctly 17.5. Exactly we will not get, around we will get. So in between 10 and 20, the middle line will be 15. Between 15 and 20. So after 15, 15 is the 5th line. 16, 17. Between 17 and 18 line, you can mark 7th and 8th line, you can mark the point. So from here, we have to draw a straight line to the curve. So mark first 17.5. Then we have to draw a straight line to the curve. Here we will not get exactly, but in your graph sheet you will get exactly the answer. And after drawing, we have to draw a vertical line to the x-axis. To the x-axis we have to mark. Like this you have to mark it. Now where this line touching the x-axis, that point will be the median. So to find median, what we have to do is first find out the n by 2 value 17.5. Mark 17.5 in the y-axis. For marking between 10 and 20, the middle line will be 15. Then 6th line will be 16, 17, 18. In between 7th and 8th line, you mark 17.5. Draw a horizontal line from where till the graph curve, and from there you have to draw a vertical line. Where the vertical line touching the x-axis, that point is the median. So here it is 46, here 48. The middle line will be 47. So in between, that is 46.5. We will mark it as 46.5, and we will see that whether we are getting the same median when we calculate using formula. So remember 46.5 we got in graph. So when you do in graph sheet, you will get it exactly. Now we will use the formula and check whether our sum is correct or not. So to use the formula, we want class interval and frequency. Without class interval and frequency, we cannot find out median. So now we will write class interval. So class interval is weight in kg. So same thing only, weight in kg, or we will write class interval. And next column we will write the frequency. This is cumulative frequency, we will write the frequency. See, these are the upper limits I told you. So when we write upper limits, here 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50 and 52 is the upper limits. So we know that it is 2 difference. So we can write easily the lower limits. Here we will get 36, here 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48 and 50. These are the lower limits of the class interval. Now we will write the frequency. To write the frequency, first frequency we will write as it is. To get the next frequency from this cumulative frequency, we will subtract second term minus first term. 3 minus 0, it is 3. 5 minus 3, it is 2. 9 minus 5, it is 4. Now 14 minus 9, it is 5. 28 minus 40, it is 14. 32 minus 28, it is 4. 35 minus 32, it is 3. Now we will check reverse. 0, 0 plus 3, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 14 plus 14, 28. 28 plus 4, 32 plus 3, 35. So our frequency is, what we have written is correct. Now we will use the formula. Formula is median equals L plus n by 2 minus Cf by F into H. So first we will write the lower limit of the median class. To find the median class, we will find out n by 2. See, already I have found out 17.5. We have to see that this 17.5 in which cumulative column. So in 14 we will not get 17.5. So this number after the number we have to take. So that will be, this is the class interval. This is the median class. So here it is 14. We want 17.5. So go to the next number. So it is 28. So this is our median class. What is the lower limit? It is 46. So class interval lower limit we have to see. That is why we have written class interval. So 46 plus n by 2 we already got 17.5 minus Cf. Cumulative frequency above the median class. So it is 14 by frequency of the median class. That is also 14 into size of the class interval. Size of the class interval is 2. So 46 plus 17.5 minus 14, it is 3.5 into 2 divided by 14. So here 46 plus 3.5 into 2 is 7. So 7 by 14 we will write. 7 ones are 7 twos are 14. 46 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5. 0.5. So 46.5 is the median. So we got 46.5 as the median using the formula, and when we do the graph, the same 46.5 we will get if you plot the points in a correct way. So we verified here our answer. Third question, the following table gives the production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. Change the distribution to a more than type distribution and draw its OG. So here production of yield is given in kg of a hectare, number of farms is given. We have to draw a more than cumulative frequency curve or ogive of more than type. So for that, first we will write the production yield. Same we will write, but we will write more than. So whenever we will write more than or equal to, we will write the lower limit of the class interval. So more than 50 or equal to 50 we can write. More than 50, more than 55, more than 60, more than 65, more than 70 and more than 75. And when we write the cumulative frequency in more than type of cumulative frequency table, we will write in the increasing order from total. Totally 100 farms are there. Total n is equal to 100. So we'll start from 100. So first we will write 100. Then we will subtract and write 100 minus 2. It is 98. 98 minus 8. It is 90. It will return in the next column. 90 minus 12. 78. 78 minus 24. That is 54. 54 minus 38. It is 60. So the last cumulative frequency should be equal to the last frequency. Then only it will be correct. Now lower limit we had written, cumulative frequency written. Now we will plot the graph. In this x-axis we will write all these lower limits and y-axis we will mark all these cumulative frequencies. Now here x-axis we will write the production yield. We will write production. And y-axis it is number of farms. Number of farms. So here scale x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to, as it is 50, 55, 5 difference, we will write 5 units or 5 kg we can write, 5 units we will write. And y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 10, 20, 30 we had written. So 10 units or we can write 10 farms. 10 units. So now we will plot the points. So here it is, lower limits are written in the x-axis. Decreasing cumulative frequency, we have to mark it in the y-axis. Now here 50, 100. So 50 we will mark. So we will mark from the top point. Curve will be in the, from top to down it will come. Next is 55 to 98. 55 to 98. Here it will come. So here I write 50, 100. 55, 98. Again 60, 90. 60, 90. Next 65, 78. Here will come 65, 78. Again 70, 54. 70, 54. Again 75, 16. 16 will come below 20, somewhere here. 75, 16. And join all these points. So we get the curve like this. This is one point. So this is the less than type of cumulative frequency curve. So only we have to remember two things when you do more than type of cumulative frequency curve. When we do less than cumulative frequency curve, upper limit of the class interval in x-axis, increasing cumulative frequency in the y-axis. And when we do more than type of cumulative frequency curve, lower limit in x-axis, decreasing cumulative frequency curve, cumulative frequency in y-axis. Now we will see one example question. The annual profit earned by 30 shops of a shopping complex in a locality give rise to the following distribution. We have to find the median profit by drawing less than cumulative frequency curve and more than type of cumulative frequency curve. So both the curve we will do in one graph and we will find out the median. So here it is given profit in lakhs. More than or equal to 5 it is given. Profit in given in lakhs. More than or equal to 5 lakhs, given in lakhs. Then 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And number of shops, that is frequency. Number of shops. It is given as 30, 28, 16, 14, 10, 7 and 3. So in this graph we will plot both the ogive and we will find out the median. So as it is given more than or equal to 5, more than or equal to 15, more than or equal to 20, 25, 30, 35, it is very clear that these are the lower limits of the class interval. And see here, from the highest number it is coming in the decreasing order. It is the decreasing cumulative frequency. So now first we will write the original class interval, right? So with this we can do one graph, one ogive we can do, that is more than type of ogive. Now we are going to do both the ogive, both the curve in the same graph. So first we will write class interval, we will write the frequency and then we will write the increasing cumulative frequency. So first we will see the class interval. As it is, we will write first class interval. So these are the lower limits. So lower limits are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So upper limits 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40. Now we will write the frequency of this class interval. Frequency. This is cumulative frequency in the decreasing order. So we will start with the frequency. To write the frequency from this 30 minus 28, first frequency 2, 28 minus 16, it is 12. Then 16 minus 14, it is 2. 14 minus 10, it is 4. 10 minus 7, 3. And 7 minus 3, 4. And the last frequency 3. If you wanted to check total, we will add it and see that whether we are getting 30. So 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. 16 plus 4, 20. 23, 26 and 30. So this is the original frequency. Now we will write one more cumulative frequency, that is cumulative frequency in the increasing order, that is 2, 2 plus 12, 14, 14 plus 2, 16, 20, 23, 27 and last is 30. So when we draw the cumulative frequency curve of less than type, we will take upper limit and the increasing cumulative frequency. And when we do the more than type of ogive, we will take the lower limit and the decreasing cumulative frequency. Both the curve in the same graph and we will find out the median. So now here we will do both the curve in the same graph. So first we will see this is annual profit. This is profit in lakhs. Profit in lakhs. And y-axis it is number of shops. Number of shops. Here we have to mark here less than cumulative curve. We will mark the upper limits and the increasing cumulative frequency. First we will do that. So if you want, you can take y-axis 5, 10, 15. But while marking the point, not get confused. So I mark 10, 20, 30. So first we will see the upper limits. This upper limits and the increasing cumulative frequency we will see. So for 10 we will mark 2. So 10 we will mark 2. So 10, 2. Next 15, 14. 15, 14 we will mark. 20, 16. 20, 16. Next 25, 20. 25, 20. And next 30, 23. Again 35, 27. and 40, 30. This is the less than cumulative frequency curve. So now we will join all these. We will get one curve. Now we will see the more than type of cumulative frequency curve. For that, lower limit and the decreasing cumulative frequency. So this one we will take lower limit and this is the decreasing cumulative frequency. This one we will take. So now first we will mark lower limit 5, 30. 5 and 30. 5, 30. So this is the point. Again we will mark 10, 28. 10, 28. Again 15, 16. 15, 16. Somewhere here we will get 15, 16. Next 20, 14. 20, 14. Again 25, 10. Next 37. Here we will write 37. And the last point is 35, 3. Now we will join all these points. This is the next curve. So this is cumulative frequency curve of more than type and this is less than type. Less than type will start from the base, it will go top, that will come in the reverse order. So now to mark the median, what we have to do is same way, same like last question, find n by 2. N by 2 is, here it is, total frequency is 30. 30 divided by 2, 15. So n by 2, 15 we have to mark. So we will mark it in the middle line. Between 10 and 20 we have to mark. You have to draw a straight line. It will join here. Where the two curves will intersect. That point we have to join. Now from there we have to draw a straight line, vertical line down. And where the it will meet the x-axis, that point will be the median. So we can mark the median. So if you want, you can use the formula and we can find out. This is in between 15 and 20 we got. We can say median is 17.5. If you wanted to verify this, we can use the formula and we can check whether our answer is correct or not. So that's all about Ujjayi. With this, we completed this chapter. Thank you.